What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Saturday, November 24th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like De'Aaron Fox for the Sacramento Kings playing the Golden State Warriors, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall and about middle-of-the-pack defending opposing fantasy point guards. De'Aaron Fox has scored 46, 27, and 26 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 37.7 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 33 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. De'Aaron Fox is $7,000 DraftKings salary, $900 more on FanDuel. He's projected at 29.8 fantasy points today. He's going to need about 35 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. He's playing a Golden State team who played last night. De'Aaron Fox is fresh, should get plenty of run. I think he puts up 30 plus fantasy points and hits that 5 times value. I like De'Aaron Fox here versus Golden State on a back-to-back. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Okay, let's see who we have at the shooting guard position. I like Dennis Schroeder from the Oklahoma City Thunder playing the Denver Nuggets, who have the 4th best defense overall, and they're about middle of the pack defending opposing shooting guards. Dennis Schroeder has scored 31, 47, and 20 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 33.3 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 30 minutes per game with a 27% usage rate. We see Dennis Schroeder is still putting up big numbers even though Westbrook came back. He's still a good play. His salary has dropped. Dennis Schroeder is $6,000 DraftKings salary, only $500 more on FanDuel. He's projected at 40.8 fantasy points today. If he hits that, he's going to get 6.8 times value. That projection may be a little high, but I do think he scores over 30 fantasy points tonight. It's a back-to-back for OKC. It is for most teams today. Don't let that scare you. Dennis Schroeder should get plenty of run here versus the Denver Nuggets. Okay, everyone, it's time to announce the winner of this week's $100 comment contest. And the winner is Troy Cole. Troy Cole, you are the winner of this week's comment contest. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Congratulations, Troy. Let's give Troy some love in the comments, guys. If you haven't won yet, don't stop trying. We pick a new winner every week. And just remember that next week, it could be you. It could be you. Sorry, guys, I just can't help myself. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, moving on to the small forward position. I like Nemanja Bjelica for the Sacramento Kings playing the Golden State Warriors, who are about middle of the pack defense overall, but they give up the 9th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Bjelica has scored 32, 26, and 3 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 26.2 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 25 minutes per game with a 17% usage rate. Belly is only $4,200 DraftKings salary, $700 more on FanDuel, projected at 22.3 fantasy points here tonight. If he hits that, that's 5.3 times value. If he gets the minutes, he should for sure hit that projection. 3 games ago, he only got 13 minutes and 3 points. You don't want another one of those happening, but for $4,200 DraftKings salary, it's low risk for a high reward. This guy has 40 to 50 point upside. So I like Valencia here versus the Golden State Warriors. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I like Nikolai Mirotic for the New Orleans Pelicans playing the Washington Wizards, who have the second worst defense overall and give up the 13th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Mirotic has scored 38, 35, and 25 fantasy points in his last 3 games. He's averaging 38.9 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 31 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. I'm not sure why this guy is always so low owned. He was like 5.5% owned on FanDuel yesterday. He almost always scores 35 plus fantasy points. He's got a ton of 40 plus point games. Maybe it's because people just like to play Anthony Davis and they don't think about Mirotic. Nikolai Mirotic is 6,800 DraftKings salary, 600 more on FanDuel, projected at 35.9 fantasy points here tonight. If he hits that, that's 5.28 times value. There's a 239 implied total in this game, plenty of points to go around. Mirotic has played around 30 minutes even in back-to-backs, so don't let that scare you. I love this play here again today. I'm going to keep riding Miro until the wheels fall off. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like DeAndre Jordan for the Dallas Mavericks playing the Boston Celtics, who have a really good defense overall, and they're good against opposing fantasy centers. DeAndre Jordan has scored 38, 46, and 30 fantasy points in his last 3 games. He's averaging 35 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 32 minutes with a 14% usage rate. DeAndre Jordan is 7,100 DraftKings salary, 700 more on FanDuel, projected at 35.9 fantasy points here today. If he hits that, you're getting 5 times value on DeAndre Jordan. This is a fast-paced game played at home, and the reason I'm making this pick despite the bad matchup is because the Boston Celtics are not very good at rebounding. DeAndre Jordan could have a 15 rebound game. It's really going to stuff his stat line, making him a double-double threat if he can score at least 10 points. You know he's going to get those rebounds. His ownership may be low because of the matchup versus the Celtics. I think it's a good day to play DeAndre Jordan. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for week 9. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.